Hello and welcome. My name is Bridget, and if you feel drawn to this video, then there is a message here for you to receive today. So I pulled a card before I started and I got Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. Okay, so the message going through is about magic, and it's about you moving into a more magical period of your life and a more magical version of yourself and a version of reality. I feel like you yourself, if you're drawn to this reading, then you do have a magical energy about you. You have a magical kind of spirit about you. There is magic in you. There is magic like within your life, like in a way that is bigger than for what most people experience on earth. Like I feel like you are connected to magical beings. See how there's like almost like a gnome, fairy, maybe like an angel, I don't know, just magical, mystical beings depicted in this card. And I feel like you have connection to them in this life. You have connection to magical, mystical beings. I feel you have maybe seen fairies, or you feel the presence of them in the woods, or you are connected to like phoenixes or unicorns or dragons. Something connects you to magical beings that other people feel are just like mystical or, not real in some way. And for you, they very much are real, and they're very much meant to be real. And I'm seeing you have some kind of a role that's very important on this earth at this time, where it's like you're meant to move the collective into more of an understanding of what magic is and how to believe in magic and how to believe in the magic of this earth again, like especially the earth magic I'm feeling. There's something very earthy about this card for me, and especially the magic of the earth, because this sort of like cosmic magic, I guess, or like otherworldly magic, but I'm seeing very much like about the earth magic and the magic of this earth. It feels very grounded. And see, there's a big moon. It says Journey by Moonlight as well. It's like there's something here where you're meant to tune in more with your intuition and listen to your intuition. There's something I'm seeing about the ears as well. Clearing out your ears from the beliefs of others, from the beliefs of the collective, and freeing your mind so that you can come more into this magic. Because I feel like sometimes when we have doubts, sometimes they're actually the voices of others. Like if you're like, oh, there's fairies in this woods, and then you're thinking like maybe there's some doubt or something, and maybe that voice of doubt is actually one that you internalized from, a parent or a sibling or something who was less sort of tuned in to magic than you. And I feel like there's some kind of reclamation of your inner voice and your intuition, and it also comes something through the ears, like clearing out the voices of others, clearing out other people's beliefs, other people's perception of you or life, so that you can be free to like really perceive life in your own terms and kind of live in your own reality. Because I'm seeing there's something quite actually important for your role. I'm feeling as well as I tune in with you, there's like quite a block though in your intuition right now. There's a block in you listening to your inner voice, and it might block out magic. Like it might block your feeling of magic on this earth. You might be feeling cut off from the magic of this earth, and that's not how you're meant to live. Like you're meant to live very connected into the magic in ways that I feel like maybe even you haven't even experienced yet, like in bigger ways than you've maybe even experienced yet. You're meant to feel the magic. You're meant to be within the magic. You're meant to live the magic. So I'm seeing you have a role though, where you're like meant to be a bridge between realms. You're meant to bridge the realm of the magic into kind of the more mundane, into the kind of everyday. And you're meant to shift the collective consciousness so that we can hold more magic as a species and like come back home to our roots of earth magic. Because really our home is earth magic, and we've been taken away from our home in this sort of collective hypnosis where people don't believe in magic anymore. That's not actually how we're meant to be as a species, and it causes a lot of suffering and people feeling like there's no meaning or they're disconnected from God and things like this. And that's not, spiritually, it's just not how we're meant to be. So where you stand in terms of your belief around magic is actually closer to reality than when people don't believe in magic, okay? So it's sort of like almost a reframe. Spirit's like wanting to reframe things for you so that you recognize that like, you're not the one who's crazy. You're not the one who's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like more weird if people don't believe in magic than it is if they do. So you're meant to be some kind of a bridge between realms and help people come back to, literally come back to magic, to recognize that magic is real and that they can hear the voice of the wind, like the whispers in the wind, and like coming back into sort of this earth magic, like the nature spirits especially, and ones that are very connected to this realm that guard and guide this realm you're already tuned in with that, but there's blocks. Keep hearing the ears. There's blocks in your ears around really coming like to one about your intuition. So let's pull a card about this, Spirit. What do you want them to know about this block in their ears that I keep feeling? It's like, the inherited beliefs from our collective unconscious and from family, lineage, from friends, society, schooling institutions that kind of like beat the magic out of you to some extent. And yeah, there's some kind of a fear here around really letting the magic in. Okay, we got like 12 cards, so we just need one, Spirit, please. I can't read 12 right now. What do you want them to know about this block in their ears, Spirit? Wow. Wise leader, you are a beacon, fathers. I'm shocked. I'm literally like, do you feel the magic? Do you feel it? I can feel it. Okay, so the ears, it's like you got to clear out these other people's voices in the ears because you got to get your voice clear and loud and speak your voice and speak the truth. It's not even your truth, it just is the truth, okay? Speak the truth because it's true and it's going to help to heal this place that we're in, this earth. It's going to help to heal this realm, and it's going to help bring magic back in where we're meant to be so much more free in our experience of magic. It's not meant to be so polarizing, like, oh, one person believes in magic, but then 25 around them don't. That's how it kind of is right now. It's like there's a lot of fields of disbelief. Some of you might have heard me talk about this before, but it's like there's fields of disbelief where if all these people don't believe in fairies, right, then you might be around them. If you're around like 100 people that don't believe in fairies and you believe in them, sometimes their beliefs can like rub off on us. We can kind of get hypnotized by other people's energy fields or by the collective fields that are created energetically. Like all the people in the world don't believe in fairies, or majority of them don't. So then when you're around them, it can be harder to believe in fairies. You might find this when you hang out with certain people or when you hang out with your family or something. You might revert back to feeling like there's less magic in the world. And Spirit's saying like you're meant to stand out, you're meant to lead by example, you're meant to like be sovereign. Like this is giving me sovereignty, like you're meant to be sovereign from the world where you're not so bothered by fields of disbelief, by people not getting it or thinking you're crazy or something, because you're the one standing in the truth. I really feel that you're the one standing in the truth and you are a beacon, fathers. You have a role as a leader, like not only in this realm, like with other humans, but also actually with other mystical and magical beings. Like you need that, they need you to create like this bridge between them and this realm, because they've kind of been pushed into other dimensions and they're not existing, like we're not existing as one in harmony with all of life on earth. Magic has kind of been compartmentalized and like put into boxes. So you have leadership in you. You're a wise leader. You're meant to hold the light of truth, the torch of truth, the flame that cannot go out because it is truth. Truth, the flame of truth can never go out. It can never go out. It might take a longer period of time for it to be seen as true, but it can't ever go out, can't ever be extinguished. And that is a light that you hold like naturally. That's been a gift that you've been given. Like you have a soul gift of holding this light of truth. And you're meant to use it to benefit all, to benefit mystical beings, fairies, etc., gnomes, dragons, to integrate them more into our reality, but also to help humans. You're a leader. And I feel that you're clearing at this time with the ears, right? You're clearing out other people's voices, other people thinking like that these things aren't real, this is impossible, or magic isn't real, da da da. You're clearing all of that so that you can realize like your voice is your voice. And I'm feeling like clearing the ears, because the ears is connected to the throat chakra, right? They're one energy center. But the ears, it's like we take energy in through our ears and we can almost get hypnotized by what people say. Especially, of course, subconscious programming comes through the ears, right? When we're very young, it like comes in and we just believe whatever we're told. So it's like there's a cleansing and a clearing of belief. Yeah, because look, this card says believe in magic. There's a cleansing and a clearing of belief. You're cleansing and you're clearing beliefs that aren't truly a vibrational match to who you really are, so that you can hear your true intuition, your true voice, and you can truly embody magic and even wield magic on this earth. You're meant to have such a magical life. Like, so magical. And with the moonlight energy in this card, it's like you might not actually see how magical your life is meant to be or how it's going to end up, because it might be kind of like a bit hidden from you to some extent. But also leadership, your voice, your throat chakra. You're meant to embody this in all that you do, in all that you say, in all that you are, in your work, in your frequency, in the vibration that you hold. You help others believe in magic again and believe in the impossible and come home to the truth of this earth, which is that we live in a magical place. And the earth, especially, just like as much as we have animals, like I'm looking at the birds out there on the ground, it's like we have animals. Like, do you believe in birds? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, of course you believe in birds. Well, why not believe in fairies? Why not believe in nature spirits? Why not believe in the elementals? Why not believe in all of these things? Why not believe in angels? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they're all real. Ghosts, even. Like, there's so much more going on the other side of the veil. The veil that's sort of been like temporarily in place on this earth is actually not meant to be there. We're meant to be kind of one. And you might have had this experience naturally, organically, where you just see beyond the veil. Or you might have had it if you're on psychedelics or something, and you just see beyond the veil, and things become unified. We become into unity consciousness where we can see all things for what they are. So you have leadership qualities, okay? You are here to be a leader of some kind, especially with your voice, speaking truth. Don't be afraid of truth just because if other people don't see it or can't see it, because the flame of truth never goes out. It's never extinguished. It just feels so right? It's like, even if it takes decades or centuries, the truth will out. The truth will always come to light. And usually it's faster than that. The truth can't be put out. Even if it takes a while for consciousness to catch up, the truth was always the truth the whole time. It cannot be extinguished. Our perception can change. We can perceive truth or not perceive truth, but the truth itself does not change. So you have truth on your side. So stand proud, stand tall, like be confident in yourself and what you have to deliver and what you have to say, because it matters, it's important, and you're on the side of truth, okay? All right, that's your message. Sending you so much love and light. If you'd like to check out more of my work, please see links in the description box below. Bye.